Oh, right.
Hmm?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. How is everybody tonight? Welcome to Yes Your Productions here on Twitch. I'm Liam,
I'm Amber.
and tonight's Nostalgia One Player Zero. Yay!
Yay!
Flagship show for this channel. It's the one where every Saturday night I make Amber play a game from when I was coming up gaming.
Oh, gee, this is like a normal controller. I'm so
Yeah.
used to the shitty
Oh
controllers.
yeah, I'm gonna explain about how we're gonna do that in a minute. So first of things first, tonight we're playing Pokemon Fire Red. And Amber was bitching and moaning so often.
I was not. I just didn't like having to be like this while you're back there.
I've literally never had to do that while using the keyboard before for playing with the Visual Boy. Anyway, the point being,
Were you playing with another person on camera, though? That's
I
my
guess
point.
not. I mean, you could still sit back. I sit back and try to get out of your way as much as I can.
That doesn't work.
I've never had anyway.
I got chocolate on my face. I just ate a cookie. I'm sorry.
So we're gonna be playing Pokemon Fire Red tonight. I've set up a controller so Amber can play with not using just the keyboard tonight. Hopefully this works out okay. We'll find out when she actually gets into the game. Before we do this, though, this is like part 5 or something of this playthrough. So if you're curious about what has happened up until this moment, you can always go check it out on our YouTube. Yes, Your Productions on YouTube. You can find all the stream VODs from everything we do over there. If you're curious what updates, schedule changes, announcements, and everything like that is going on in the Yesteryear world, I guess, follow us on Facebook. We post everything that you need to know there. And, of course, if you like what we're doing here, give us a follow here. We'd appreciate it.
Yeah.
And please don't hesitate to say hi in the chat if you're around.
Yeah.
I think that might be it.
That's...
Oh, right. Last thing. We're going to do a studio move in a couple days, on Tuesday. So your regularly scheduled iNetCraft will not be impacted, but your Wednesday, another Star Wars enthusiast might be. As in, I might be starting late if I'm troubleshooting a bunch of stuff or something like that. So please bear with us while we do that. Trust us when we say the upgrade is going to be 100% needed.
Worth it. Also, with that said, we will hopefully do all our troubleshooting on Tuesday, which may or may not lead to a bonus stream. We'll see.
So yeah, if you're in the neighborhood, in our neighborhood anyways, in our neck of the woods on Tuesday, no idea what time. Can't predict it.
Completely arbitrary time, but maybe we'll play some more Close to the Sun.
I'm also thinking about getting us started on a different video game. We'll see. We have no idea. We don't even know what we're going to stream. We don't know if we're going to stream for very long. It might even literally be a chat where we just talk.
Yeah, we could do a
while
just
I
chat.
fix everything.
Just to play in with our
It might also
random
literally just be
stuff.
Amber on the camera while I fix everything.
Oh god, that sounds horrible. Why would you do that to me?
Well, either way,
Anyway, let's play a
Tuesday.
game.
Tuesday's stuff
game.
is happening.
No,
Anyway,
now a
let's
game.
yeah, we're gonna play a game now.
Right now.
Okay, so we're gonna do this view.
Oh, my neck. Why am I so broken?
Right. So
So what buttons are what? Because this
Oh,
is
right,
not the
hang
same
on.
controller. Oh no.
Okay, so what you're gonna do is to move forward, backward, left, and right. You're gonna use these little arrow indicators.
Okay, that
Your
makes
A
sense.
button is now X. Your B button is now the circle.
Yep.
Start button is share
Okay.
or options. Sorry, it's options.
Options is
and then
start.
left and right bumpers are still left and right bumpers.
Do I ever use those in this game?
Literally not even once.
Okay, that's what I thought. Player Bambi. Yeah, that's what I want. Whoop, not new game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Departed from the SSAN for the next destination. Went to Pokemon Mart in Vermilion
What's
City.
going on here? Hang on.
What? What's happening?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Oh no, they're getting the full view. Has it always been boxed like that? I thought it used to fill the whole thing, didn't it?
I have no idea.
Hang on a second. Want to take a look and see what's going on here.
Yeah, that's normal.
Literally didn't look normal for a second there, but okay, whatever. Well, hang on.
Troubleshoots. What's up?
Never mind. Never mind.
All right.
I don't know why, but it looks different to me today.
I don't know. Did it used to be centered?
Well, it used to take up the whole screen.
Did it?
I swear it did.
Where am I going?
I don't know. What are you doing? Okay, stop. Before you do anything, what are we doing?
Previously I was trying to
Because I think we were trying to grind up. Yeah, we were trying to evolve your Corwin into a Gyarados.
Okay, so we want to turn Corwin into a Gyarados, not into a Magikarp. It is a Magikarp.
Then we were gonna give it Water Pulse, which you should have now because you can't give it Water Pulse right now. What are you trying to do?
I was trying to look at it.
I mean, you went to the right thing if you want to look at it.
I did look at it.
Yeah.
It has nothing. It is a Magikarp.
No, it's pretty much pointless until you evolve it.
Yes, it is a Magikarp.
It literally does look wrong to me today, and I'm not sure why.
We can fix it if you really care.
I feel like I should be taking the time to fix it. I don't think it's ever been in a position where it was that far off before.
Would you like me to stop so you can fix it?
No, just do your thing.
Okay. Go, Corwin! It's too bad Corwin's not here today, because that's way more fun.
Jump in. Let's do. So
Corwin
you can switch
will
Pokemon.
Not fight. Corwin will not fight.
Poison type. What do you got that's good against poison type? Yes.
Yes.
The answer is worthless. Yes, and you're going to use psychic confusion.
Yeah. Like I'm pretty sure it's confusion, but I don't know.
It's confusion. Yeah, you're using a psychic type move.
Literally have to remind me like every time because I am dumb.
Type advantages are hard to memorize everything.
My poor baby. Heh.
Super effective.
I like when things are super effective. Corwin gained 53 experience points. Ah, rude.
So if you hold down that circle button while you move, you can sprint.
Look how that worked for me.
You didn't do it.
I did do it, but I also immediately ran into a Pokemon.
So yeah, I guess a lot of this stream is going to be grinding. So this is like...
Oh, nope.
You know, someday you'll learn how to play Pokemon.
Someday I might. I'm not good at things, you know? Speaking of, I was going to ask you to help me with a computer thing, because if it's art related, I can do it. If it's game related, I'm like, ugh.
What happened?
It's not of what happened, it's not what...
Fight.
Oh, what? Yeah.
Try again. Sorry, what?
It's not a what happened thing. I didn't fuck anything up. Don't worry. We're more than 3 minutes in. That's fine.
Yeah, I already said something that was like
you?
basically blew our pre-G rating almost immediately. So.
Anyway, so I didn't fuck anything up. It's all fine. Oh fuck, I'm poisoned.
That's not an invitation to drop F-bombs every 2 seconds.
Well, I'm sorry. I just wanted to know if it was possible to do a thing regarding, we have a duplicate copy of a game from that bundle for racial equality, and I was wondering if it's possible to separate out just the code for that game and give it to someone else.
Probably.
Okay. I thought
I'm
it
about to
probably
find
would
out.
be, but I also don't know, so we'll find out. It's not at all related to our stream. I just thought I'd ask you when you got home. And this is like the first time I get to see you all day.
Fair enough.
This is our relationship. Oh shit, I have a Pokemon who needs help. Oh,
yeah,
no.
you have a Butterfree that's gonna die.
Butterfree. Yes, I know. Go, Corwin. Oh.
That's not that big a deal.
It's literally not a big deal in the slightest. I'm changing Pokemon. Yes, I know I'm poisoned. It's not gonna... What? I'm not gonna die from the attack, it's gonna die from the poison, even if I don't use it. Also,
It doesn't take damage while you're not... Well, it's not in combat, you know that, right?
It does when I'm running.
Yeah, in the overworld.
Yes. But, yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine, don't worry about it. Not playing a Nuzlocke, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, no. That doesn't mean you want it to die, though. You lose friendship if your Pokemon faint.
Aww.
Which only matters if you use certain moves, but it's nice to have them like you. Especially if you're planning to do the whole run with it. Are you planning on having Butterfree for the whole run?
I don't know, it's the only psychic type I have right now.
You should be able to catch an Abra in this field.
Yeah, I feel like I should.
You have to level grind it the same way you're doing with Gyarados right now, but...
Yeah. Level
Trying
up.
to learn Supersonic. No, you don't want that.
No?
You do not want that. You've already
Okay.
got Stun Spore. It's basically the same thing.
Okay.
Wait, you already have Stun Spore,
I
right?
think I do. Should we look at my moves?
No, just fuck it. You don't want Supersonic. I
Okay.
hate Supersonic. Yes. Yeah, like... So here's how Supersonic works. It emits a high-pitched frequency that confuses your opponents. That's it. That's all it does.
Okay.
It's awful to listen to, and I hate it.
What should I use against a burb?
Well, go to your Pokemon list and let's have a look at what you have. Because you need something that's going to be good against Flying type. I feel like Ground type is good against Flying type. I gotta look.
Is it?
Well,
Because I
hold
can't
off
use
on
dig on
switching.
it, so that's not good there.
Hang on. What did you switch to?
It's a game. I'm trying it. I'm not going to use dig though, because I know that won't work. But maybe magnitude? We'll find out. Magnitude 7. Hello, cat. Nope, it does not affect Spearow. So yeah, that ground type is not good.
Electric and Rock.
Rock, not ground. Okay.
Yeah, Ground is no type advantage on it. Oh, hang on. No, that's wrong. Electric, Ice, and Rock. No, Electric, Ice, and Rock is still
Oh
true.
boy. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, Magnitude would have been good because I think it's Rock type, but wait, no, it's for Ground type. Yeah, you gotta switch Pokemon.
But like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, you're gonna use another Pokemon. We need something that can tank it at this point. So just go ahead and send out,
Yeah.
your Ivysaur and just tank it.
That's probably what I should have just done from the start, honestly.
Yeah, if in doubt, just tank.
Ah.
Like, it literally doesn't matter. You put it in a sliver of health in one attack, and
I
you just growl.
Okay.
There's a cat over your head.
Okay, that's what I thought. I'm like, I feel a weight on my chair. It's a cat. Wait, it missed? Ah, fucker.
It happens.
Heh.
This time it didn't.
69. Cat, are you coming down? Okay, baby. It's fine, love. Okay, whatever. Guess I'm just tanking things now.
Guess you are.
Oh, I don't know. What do you want me to do?
You go back and heal?
That's what I'm doing.
You know, you could avoid the grass patches.
I could.
Look, I get how grinds work. I've done many grinds in Pokemon. I literally have had to do this exact grind before, and it's awful. Honestly, what you should do... Because I don't think... Well, that's the thing, though. Diglett's... If you play, like, Pokemon Red, Blue, or Yellow, original Pokemon Red, Blue, or Yellow, Diglett's Cave is the place to do this if you have a Bulbasaur.
No, because I can't change.
Literally, that's only a thing in this generation.
I know.
You can in a lot of cases, but literally, that's the only time you can.
Yep.
It's so stupid.
Yep. Yeah. Yes, I missed
So you can
the
also
door.
use this stick if you want to use the stick.
Okay.
But it's only directional sensitive, so
No,
it'll
I
go
know
up,
it
left,
won't
right,
go
or
sideways.
down. It won't do
diagonal.
angles.
I mean, yeah.
So if you're like, why am I not moving? It's because it's not reading it as up or sideways. It's reading it as
Diagonal,
angle.
which doesn't exist. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I would
No,
use
I
this
understand.
instead.
Okay.
I debated setting up the N64 controller for you, but I'm like,
Ah, no. Ah.
So you said, oh my god.
I
You know,
already
if you
healed
press
them.
B, it's basically the same as hitting the no option, right?
Okay, I did hit B, but anyway.
You missed.
Oh, I did. You're right. I thought it was.
Yeah, I
better.
know. That's why I said it.
Well, were you saying it to be informative and helpful, or were you saying it to be a jerk?
Informative, actually. I was trying to tell you to stop before you went too far, and then you just kept going.
Okay.
You did, though. I watched it happen. I love that Intimidate is the thing that keeps getting hit on your Magikarp. Your Magikarp that can't attack anyways.
Oh, its attack was cut in half.
I like that Wrap turned into something more akin to like Poison or something like that, instead of what it
Yeah,
used to be, which was just, you just can't attack now. That's literally what it used to be, is like, you just can't attack now. Like, great! So what do I do now? I just press B rapidly and hope I break out? The answer is you never break out, so.
Then why did you press B rep? What is this?
It's a house.
A house. There was a Pokeball down there. Hello. Don't you think it's hard to think up good names for Pokemon? Especially if you've caught a whole bunch? In Lavender Town, there's a man who rates Pokemon nicknames. He can even help you rename your Pokemon, too. If you're aiming to reach Lavender Town, take Rock Tunnel. You can get a Rock Tunnel from Cerulean City. What's up here? Hi, remember me? I'm one of Professor Oak's aides. Professor Oak has aides. Oh, if your Pokedex has complete data on 30 species, I'm supposed to give you a reward. Professor Oak entrusted me with the item finder for you. So Bambi, let me ask you, have you gathered data on at least 30 kinds of Pokemon?
I don't think you have.
No lie. Uh-oh,
Uh-oh,
you have
caught
caught
only
only 19. Okay. Like, I don't know if I have or not. So
I'm pretty sure you haven't.
yeah.
And I was right.
Yeah. Nidorino? No. Wait.
You have a
No.
Nidorino. Do you want a Nidoqueen or a Nidoking?
I don't know. What do I want?
Okay, so don't trade, because you can always come back to this kid. He's not going anywhere. Literally, this guy's here forever.
Oh, that was unhelpful. I thought it
Yep,
would be like...
that's the way this game works. It's like, take
Well-
Rock Tunnel, take Rock Tunnel, take Rock Tunnel, damn it!
Okay.
That's literally what they get. Go down here and go get the ball.
I am. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm not an idiot.
Okay.
What? Oh, that's that. So what did we determine I needed to do next? Like, what's
You've
my
got to
goal
go
right
fight.
now?
You've got to go fight your rival and beat him on the SS Amp.
I have never won before. That's not how you start a fight. Look at this old man. Gamer Darian. Growlithe.
So how are you gonna beat Growlithe?
That is a darn good question. Not with Ivysaur.
That's for sure.
Or Webster. I think that one?
Sure.
I think that. Oh no, I'm so scared. There's a cat on my head. Hello, cat. Hello, silly baby. Yep, come here. Come on, you can do it. Oh, sweetheart.
May as well just use Magnitude for the next
Yeah,
attack.
no, that's what I was gonna do. I don't think I've ever gotten less than magnitude 7.
I don't think you have either, honestly.
super effective. Woo! Should have just used that in the first place.
Well, to be fair, we didn't know you were gonna get a critical.
Yeah, no, I know. And maybe I wouldn't have if I used it first. Vault Mix. I feel like now. Oh, should I go back to?
There you go. You're learning!
I don't. That feels so silly.
Welcome to level grinding.
Oh, it's so stupid.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing with you. This is what the game was, though. There's so many occasions where you're just doing this over and over and over again. Switching between... No.
Nope.
Same thing with Diglett. Okay,
Yep.
no, that cat can't be there. Your controller technique is only getting worse because the cat's
That's
there.
because the cat was headbutting my hand.
That's why I don't want the cat there.
But I love the cat.
This will never be a problem after Tuesday.
That's
Never again.
True, because we don't let cats in the studio.
Nope. That's not where they go. Cats have no place in my studio. Hey, do not claw that chair.
He's not clawing. He's trying
Yes,
to
he is.
climb. He's trying to climb. Oh, hey, it's less than a 7. That's still not bad. Hey, buddy. Mwah. Come on, baby. Sure.
How do you scratch?
Yeah?
I mean, at that point, you'd have got him for sure, so...
Yay, level up. I've got cat fur in my face. Hello, buddy. Can you stay still? I saw this coming. You did. It's true. Why do old men have so much money? Does this one fight me too?
It's
It
because they're grown
does.
men in a world predominantly occupied by children.
Wahaha, I've never lost. Gamer Dirk. Are they twins?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Ground type?
Yeah. That's how you beat a Shocky Boy.
A shocky boy.
You use a ground type to beat a Shocky Boy. Everybody knows this.
Sonic Boom. Oh, Jeebus.
Dig.
Dig. Hi, putting you down. Aha.
Oh shit.
So close.
Don't use Sonic Boom. Don't use Sonic Boom. Oh, thank fuck.
Oh,
You still
boy.
got him.
Literally
Literally anything you got except Growl.
Yeah, win. No, leave him. He's settling.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
He's gonna try to come onto my lap.
No, he's settling on my lap. He's being a good baby.
Magnemite.
Oh, now he's
Told you.
Because he heard a noise. Wait. Ah, shit. I did the wrong
No,
thing.
it's fine. You
Is
don't
it?
want to have to switch because right now, you can't afford the switch.
That's true.
Your Diglett will go down in one hit right now.
That's true. That's why I wanted to not be using Diglett. Yes.
So I'm gonna suggest you go heal up right away.
I would agree with that assessment. My first loss. Yeah, right. Oh. I don't like using that.
Told you.
Ah! Hello. Who are you? Watch out for live wires. I'm
Maybe a
guessing he also
technician.
has electric.
I think he's an engineer or is he a technician?
Engineer Birdie.
Yeah, he's gonna be running electric types, obviously, but
Yes. Uh-oh.
you're in real trouble. Actually,
Yeah.
no, your Nidorino, I think, has a ground move now, doesn't he?
Possibly.
Switch to him.
We'll find out. Samuel.
If he doesn't have dig yet, you should give him dig.
I don't think he has dig. Nope.
Poison attack, flying attack. What's horn attack? Normal, and double kicks fighting. Use horn attack, I guess?
Alright.
I mean, at this point, we're kind of committed, so...
Not very effective.
Well, you don't really have anything that's going to be super good against it unless fighting is super good against it, and I didn't know.
Yeah. I'm gonna try double. Oh.
Lucky you. Oh, okay, it is pretty good. Okay,
Super
that's good.
effective.
So,
So use double kick.
yeah.
Fighting type. Okay.
Again, it
We're
might be
learning.
because Magnemite is also part steel, and I think fighting type is good against steel.
Okay.
Yeah, you can switch now.
Yep. Switch back to...
Corweenie.
No, not Corweenie.
Right,
Corwin.
Corwin, yeah.
The other one, my Drowsy is Corwinner.
Right, you've got Drowsy. That's
I do
a
have a
psychic
Drowsy.
type.
Yeah, we could be playing with Drowsy.
If you want, yeah. I mean, it doesn't have any good psychic moves right now.
Mm-hmm.
Once you get Confusion and Psychic on it, you could be doing really well. It'll be Hypno by that point, so... I mean, you really want to be going into the Elite Four with a Hypno as opposed to be going into it with anything else, so...
Maybe I should be using that then.
Eventually.
Alright. I love that it's just a footprint.
Well, how else do you represent a kick and a footprint? Footprint.
Paw print, I guess, I should say.
It's not really a paw when it's
It
on
is,
the...
it is a paw.
Corwin's level 13. We're getting
Go,
there. We got
Corwin.
7 levels to go. You'll have a
Alright.
Gyarados.
Jesus.
Considering it was level 5 when you started, though, you've already given it 8 levels.
That's true.
What's his last Pokemon?
A Magneton.
Oh, fuck. Really?
Yep.
Shit. I wish you'd gotten to heal your Daglet first.
But my Samuel's effective.
Yeah, but Magneton's stupid fast. That's really what I'm afraid of, is how fast it is. I mean, if the AI is not an idiot, it might do some serious damage to you.
But it's usually...
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
Oh, that wasn't too
Oh,
bad.
that could have been way worse. Okay. I guess it's a neutral damage then. Yeah, that's
not
what
so
super
bad.
effective double kick looks like.
Yeah.
That's not much.
Still not bad.
Oh, thank goodness it
Oh.
missed.
Yeah.
Magneton scares me, okay? I got really bad memories of Magnetons.
Alright, well, I did okay. You spark plug! Haha! Competition, I can't get enough. What?
Are you doing this on purpose?
I did go on purpose to fight him, yes.
Why?
Why not?
You have a Diglett that needs healing?
Well, that's a Bellsprout.
How do you beat a Bellsprout?
That's a good question.
The answer is worthless, yeah. You're gonna use Confusion, because Psychic is good against pretty much everything.
Ugh, yeah.
It's not necessarily super effective, but it's good against everything.
Yeah.
Oh, great, now your Butterfree's poisoned.
Yep. God damn it, worthless.
Kind of annoying bug types aren't immune to poison, but then again, they're also not technically poison types, they're bug types, which are different.
Yeah. Super effective.
Build Nye, hello! Hello there!
Hello! Haha.
General Kenobi!
He's been waiting for someone to do that for so long! Although this is not the extreme we expected
doesn't
it
matter.
on, but it's fine.
How you doing tonight? Excellent. Happy to hear it.
And thanks for the follow as well.
Oh, doing pretty good over here, I think. I mean, You know, going through the obvious ongoing grind that is grinding for levels.
Whee!
How you doing, hun?
I mean, my neck is hurting. I don't know what's going on with my seating position, but other than that, I'm great.
Small victories, I guess.
Grindy, grind.
All about that grind. What is he throwing out? I'm not even looking
I
at the
missed
screen.
it, honestly, but I figured I'm putting in a
It's,
core win anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Oddish.
Oddish.
That's kind of weird.
Ha. Hate you.
Make that joke every time, still funny.
Is it?
I think it is.
I don't know if I want to use Worthless because Worthless is injured. Should I just like brute force it with Gen?
I mean, you can. It's a grass type, so if you
I know, it won't
brute
be
force it with Ganon, it'll be pretty much useless.
Samuel?
Yeah, that could work. Problem is that the move selection you have isn't amazing for dealing with it. Normal type will be okay, but... Uh-oh.
They're both the same gender. It's fine.
No. That's not the problem.
It's basic this.
Yeah.
That was the gender one.
No. Don't think so. Kind of willing to let you figure this one out on your own a little bit. You know?
Oh, that was terrible.
Yeah, I could have told you fighting is not your solution, but...
I don't know.
Well, Horn Attack I think might be your best one because normal
It's,
always
normal
does
type?
neutral damage, and I'm pretty sure your Nidorino has high attack. So that would be like best case scenario. Oh, you're paralyzed. There's a possibility you won't attack.
I know.
Cough, peck, cough. Yeah, flying type would be best, I think,
yeah.
too.
It would have been better.
But Horn Attack might be better. Yeah, just because your attack's real high.
I forgot
Damn, I got
had
back
Peck
off
on
today.
it. I totally forgot I even had Peck on this guy.
Oh, really?
Well, I mean, I didn't totally forget, but it's also been a week, 3 weeks? I don't remember. When have we played
Oh, it is
this
super
last?
effective. Flying type is super effective
Yeah.
against grass. I can never remember what flying is super effective against.
I did know that. I'm just being dumb.
See, you retain that one, but none of the other stuff.
I don't know, like 90% of what I've retained is, use confusion. This is my very first playthrough of any Pokemon game ever. I don't know if you know the point of this stream, but it's based. Ah, damn it.
You did this to yourself.
I know. I didn't really mean to run right into that dude, but that's fine.
So builds, basically the point of this stream, as Amber was saying,
Yes,
is
right,
I
words.
make Amber play video games I grew up playing because she was never a gamer before we got together.
I'm still not a gamer.
So
Not by
she's
any stretch of the imagination.
she's playing through Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. We're doing a run of this as well. We've done Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. I tried to find a ROM of Pod Racer for her to play, and I can't find a good one, so I might actually have to buy the game and do it through Steam, but...
Water type?
Sorry?
Water type.
What are you fighting?
Water type!
You're fighting a water type.
Yes!
Okay, you've got 2 Pokemon on your list right now that are perfect for this.
I'm pretty sure it's... Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
That's right, yes. She's also played some Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, which she hated.
It was... I didn't hate it. I had fun, but I was terrible at it.
We did some 007 Goldeneye.
Which I hated. That
which
one
she
I
did hate.
absolutely hated. It was terrible.
She's played through as much as she can with the emulator we had for Pokemon Snap.
That's
And
true, yes.
we've done a couple of other ones as well. But don't worry, we'll get her to playing some of the other stuff in the future too. Which is my personal goal, but yeah.
Yes, Horsey.
Yeah, you switch to
I know.
Yeah, the one nice thing about the SSN is most of the sailors you can just take out with your Ivysaur.
That's true.
Literally most of them.
Well, I already fought all the sailors.
You did. You ran out of them to fight.
Oh, that's the wrong thing.
You're getting there. You'll learn.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry for assuming I'm supposed to fight things with my Pokemon.
Well, you are, just not Magikarp.
Yep, that is true. Razor leaf. Oh. Ah.
Charmander all the way. Yes. Bill Nye. Same here. Charmander all the way. Yes, it's hard to do because when you're fighting Blastoise against Charizard, Blastoise is just OP, but all the way. Yeah. And then the rest of my team is pretty much poison types for some reason because I have an obsession with poison types. They're good. They were pretty good in Gen 1.
I just did what everyone told me to do. The chat said I was taking Bulbasaur.
No, you picked Bulbasaur.
I'm pretty sure chat did.
That's true, yeah. Bill, just so you know as well, we will probably throw it to you if she catches a new Pokemon to name.
Yes.
We always throw it to the chat when we want a new name for the Pokemon, so. And what was your game builds? Did you play blue, red, yellow? When did you start? Like, which one?
Am I taking out my Hypno? We talked about that.
You're drowsy.
Or drowsy.
And up to you.
So I have to pause it. Who should I put away? Probably.
Oddish.
Yeah.
Well, as long as you've got
I have my
Ivysaur, you
I know
do
I
not
just
need
like
it.
Webster.
I know you like Webster.
I buy Webster. Okay. Ah! Nope.
Favorite gen is probably Gen 4. That's fair. You know, I never got past Gen 3. Never did. I played a little bit of Gen 3 as a kid, but I mostly played Gen 1, a little bit of Gen 2, and then a little bit of Gen 3. I will say this, that by the time it got to Gen 3 and Gen 4, they really cleaned up the gameplay a lot, so that's why she's playing Fire Red instead of the original Red, although I'd consider the original Red, too.
Snake. It's a snake.
So it's a poison type. What do you use?
Butterfree.
Really, Leaf Green was your first Pokemon game? That's awesome. Still have the
Fire Red
cartridge.
is my
Nice.
first Pokemon game.
Very nice. If this makes me seem old, my first Pokemon game was the original Pokemon Blue. I also still have the cartridge, and I also still have it with a level 100 Mewtwo I stole from my little brother because I was a dick. But yeah, I still have the cartridge, and I'm terrified to turn it on because I don't know how much battery the cartridge has left. And I'm really scared that if I do it, like if I turn it on, that's going to be the last time I ever get to see it. But what's probably worse is that the cartridge battery that's storing the memory is probably long dead, and I just won't look to find out.
What's good against flying?
I mean, we should find out what your Drowsy can do, but...
I have Corwin and Corwinner now.
Oh god, that's gonna get really confusing.
Yep.
This is mostly for
forgot
professional
we named
curiosity. I know it's not the best optimal play. Still have your old Game Boy SP. Yeah! I love those Game Boys. It's like 15 years old. Yeah, they are old, eh? Damn.
Oh, I can also do confusion.
Well, I was curious what he had, so I didn't actually look at his moves. I
oh.
know he has confusion and hypnosis. What else does he got? You know what? Use the attack. Let's find out after you win the fight.
I read it and then I immediately forgot.
Disable and pound.
Disable. and
Pound is
hypnosis.
neat, but not great. Disable removes one of Spearo's moves temporarily. Okay. Putting it to sleep will give you a free switch, so we can switch to something a little more optimized to beating Spearow.
Yeah. Slow, that's for sure.
Well, yeah, like
Oh,
I never once thought that Drowsy was
Oh,
going to be the
no.
one to win.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, so much for that. For winner, you lose.
Yes. You definitely want to switch. Okay, so we got to take down an angry flying type. Do we brute force it? I'm gonna say yes, brute force it.
Okay.
Because I can't remember what beats flying type right now. I'm pretty sure it's moves you don't even have anyway. But high crit chance from an Ivysaur is always a good fight. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, not very effective.
And yet
one
it's
hit.
still dead. I literally just looked this up.
You did, didn't you?
Electric type, ice type, and rock type.
Right, we determined I have nothing that's good against it.
Yeah, that is literally what we determined. Because you have none of your Pokemon have a rock type move. So you've beaten all the kids in the grass. You've beaten all the adults not in the grass. Man, I really wish that in Gen 3 they didn't give the Diglets the Arena Trap ability.
Yeah, then we could just go train in the cave.
It'd be so much easier. Well, eat a dick, Spearow.
What did he even do?
He decreased your attack, I think. Not like it really mattered. Razor Leaf crits like 50% of the time, so...
Did it even crit? It wasn't
Yeah, it
even...
did.
Oh, okay. I'm like, it wasn't very effective.
It doesn't need to be very effective when it's a Razor Leaf. Always trying to get Dugtrio. Yeah, Dugtrio's worth it. Dugtrio's awesome. We have a Diglett. Well, Ember has a Diglett that we're going to try to evolve.
Ah, I haven't fought this one yet.
I thought you'd fought this one. Careful, I'm laying down some cables. This guy is me.
Is he you? You're not an engineer.
I'm also not named Braxton, so...
Braxton, ugh. Ugh.
A level 21 Magnemite, eh?
Go,
You get two
Corwin.
options. You can either go Diglett and hope you don't die instantly, or you can go Samuel and tank at least one attack before you hit it with double kick.
Eh. I guess I do want to get my Diglett level
Yeah, I was
up.
gonna say,
probably should've
personally,
done
I'd have gone the
that.
Diglett route at least to give it a gamble, but I'll let you do your thing because we know that Nidorino can take a Sonic Boom, and we also know Diglett basically can't.
Double kick. Yay. What in the fuck?
You've never seen Thundershock before?
No, I mean, I have just like, ugh, it's doing so much damage. Oh wait, nope, that was not what I meant to use.
It doesn't really matter.
I know.
It does now, though, because you are
Slower
paralyzed
than
as
him.
hell. But you're paralyzed.
Uh,
Oh no, it doesn't affect Magnemite. Stop using poison attacks.
well, that was dumb of me.
Yeah, you should have used
Um,
double kick. I don't know why you didn't. I'm pretty sure.
yeah.
Yeah, you went down.
Fuck, that was dumb. I don't even.
You gotta
I
do it
like,
with
I didn't
Diglett
even
now.
did not even mean to like select poison.
You know, in order to get there, you had to go to the literal opposite end of your moves list than where you
Yeah,
were.
I think I thought that he had like scratch or something. I was like, there's so little left. We'll just do the thing.
Yeah, if in doubt, don't do that. Why would you use Scratch?
Oh shit.
Seriously, why would you use Scratch? You have
It
Magnitude!
doesn't have that much left.
Scratch is not good against Magnemite. It's a
Okay.
steel type.
Finally, use magnitude.
But you literally have Magnitude. It's a
I
one-round ground attack. Like you're gonna beat Lieutenant Surge using pretty much exclusively your Diglett and Magnitude. You lost 2 Pokemon in that battle,
No,
didn't you?
no.
Oh no, you just lost Nidorino.
Oh, he only had one Pokemon. Well, that's sort of disappointing. I wanted to fight more with my Diglett. I did lose 2 Pokemon, but not in that battle. Whoop, that's not...
That's the Mart.
Nope. This is what I get for using the,
I love this game.
stick instead of the pad.
So you're actually finding that it's easier to use the controller than it was to use the keyboard?
I would say about equal, but I'm less likely to hit the wrong key when there are less keys.
I'm wondering if next time I can, I'm tempted to try something, because we've got that GameCube adapter for Dolphin. I want to see if I can maybe set it up so you can play with the,
With the
Game Boy
game.
SP.
Okay.
Because if I can link that up through that and then run that through here.
Okay.
Me getting all weird and technical because I'm weird. Like
Okay,
that.
honey. That's nice. Da, 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 da.
You're out of trainers to fight now.
Yes.
Let's have a look at your team real quick, because the biggest problem you were running into was against his Charmeleon, if I remember correctly.
Uh-huh. I've got Corwin. I've got Worthless, Gen, Samuel, Daglot, and Corwinner.
I don't think you have anything that's going to do that, though. We need to see if we can get your Drowsy up to a higher level. So you need to switch level between Corwin and Corwinner. Because if we can get your Drowsy to a high enough level where he can use more powerful psychic moves, you are going to mop the floor with pretty much whatever rival fight stuff has.
Well, if I fight some snakies, then I should be able to use,
I would hold you for Corwin. Yeah, I'm still thinking we should hold out for it to evolve into a Gyarados. Just because having that and giving it Water Pulse will mean you walk through his team. You literally just walk right through it. But I'd also like to have you have a good backup, and that's what Drowsy will be without the Psychic moves. Because pretty much everything in Gen 1 didn't like Psychic. Oh, big whoop. It's already got... Well, whatever. Confusion!
Confusion!
Oh, Dark type, that's bad.
Super effective.
Yeah, Dark is really good against you.
Well,
So he's gonna hit you with another one of those, but he's not gonna kill you. Oh, well, that's actually less impactful than I thought it was gonna be.
but worse in the long run.
Yeah, but like, whatever. Yeah, just having a Pokemon other than Butterfree that can use a Psychic move is good. Just is.
It is, yes.
Okay, do you want to go heal up your Drowsy as I can
Yes.
play? Okay.
I keep accidentally switching back to the keypad. I mean,
The joystick?
The joystick instead of the keypad.
Yeah. Honestly, just having Gyarados is gonna make most of this run easier.
Yeah.
It's a real bitch to get to, but once you've got one, give it Surf. Literally, give it Surf. As soon as you can, give it Surf, and you basically walk through the game. I mean, it's not literal, because there's still some points where you won't do that. Just because Surf doesn't literally beat everything, but it beats most things. Well, it's just one of the best water moves in the game.
Nothing that's good against Sparrow.
Except for Brute Force and Ignorance.
Yep.
I'd argue Brute Force and Ignorance is super effective.
That's what I use on everything. I'm a barbarian. I love brute force.
It's not very effective, yet it's at red.
Their super effective move does like 10 points of damage, meanwhile, my not effective move.
It does like 40. It's because your special attack's really high, plus you get stab, plus it's a good move. Like...
Love, give me some water.
Are you serious?
Well, I mean, I'd get up and get it myself, but I'm tucked in a corner and also playing a game.
Fine.
Love you.
I'll be back.
I am the worst. Oh, a Drowsy. I don't know what's good against Drowsy. I know it's not Corwin. We're gonna try that. Why not? But if I was playing this game on my own and just like had no help, I'd be so bad. I'd be like, bloody hell, let's try this thing. Oh, wow, thank you for the water. Caleb, let's go against Drowsy.
Dark type moves.
Yeah, okay.
You don't got none of those.
Oh, hey, that was effective.
Super effective or just effective?
Just effective. Yay, Corwin leveled up.
15. Okay, we're getting there.
We're getting somewhere. Ooh, Corwin learned Tackle.
Bug.
Mug.
Bug, dark, and ghost type moves. Hey, you know what none of your Pokemon have?
Bug, Dark, and Ghost type moves?
Correct. Like, like,
That's okay.
you just don't have anything that's good against a lot of the types of Pokemon around here. So
By the way, Corwin learned a move.
what did you learn?
Tackle.
What did you do?
I did literally nothing.
Don't know how that happened then.
Yay, pop-up. Jesus. Why are you attacking me so many times?
Fury attack does
I
that.
don't like it. I don't
Did he ask
like
if
it.
you liked it or?
No, that's extra rude. I love it. It's not very effective.
And yet it's dead. What
Can't get much more effective than that.
So if you really want to try to use Corwin to fight,
I could.
don't. There's no productive outcome from that. You're gonna do it anyway, aren't you?
I was not.
Oh, okay, good.
Samuel's gonna level up now.
Not at this rate.
Why not at this rate?
Confusion's pretty good, yo. Oh, hey, Poison Sting might be useful because it can actually start doing some ongoing damage to Drowsy. Or that, you can just also just do that.
Yeah, I know. That's what I did on the last one. It's almost like I learned from experience. No, it's not. That's a lie. Cool. Level up.
Because we talked before about getting you a Nido Queen, but I don't want you to have to trade away the Nidorino you've been working so hard on here.
Yeah.
You know, alternatively,
Alternative.
you could go catch another Nidoran,
I could.
evolve that Nidoran into another Nidorino, then trade the other Nidorino for the Nidorina.
Those are all things I could do.
I did a little bit of digging because out of curiosity, I was like, can this even be done? And it turns out there are enough Moonstones in the entire game for you to evolve every Pokemon that evolves off Moonstone. There's
Okay.
only like 3 or 4 of them, so.
Cool. Corwina was wrapped. Critically wrapped.
He's gonna use Bite, isn't he? Oh no, he's
Wrap? Oh,
no,
yeah.
you got ongoing Wrap. It's like an
Oh.
ongoing thing like Poison.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
That's fine.
Okay, I think you've got this. I think you've
I
got
think I
this.
got this. Yeah, I got
The
this.
nice thing about Confusion too is there's like a 5% chance you'll actually confuse them, and then they might hit themselves in Confusion.
That's true.
Which is kind of nice. Okay, for shits and giggles,
Yeah?
use your Magikarp and try to win the fight.
Alright.
It's slower than it's not slower than Drowsy, and it does nothing. Never mind. And it disabled and nothing.
Missed.
You can do it again. And this is when we learned how bad I want to kill myself. It won't hit you. How is it not hitting you?
No, how do you not hit a fucking Magikarp?
Yeah, I got you that time.
Okay.
Switch Pokemon.
Why?
This is never gonna end.
Ah.
Switch Pokemon.
Okay, now I have to switch. 'Cause I can't do anything while I'm sleeping.
Yeah, you
again.
can't. Except force yourself to try and wake up.
I'm so used to going for the double kick that I was like, wait a minute, no, this is the one that's effective.
I mean, it works.
Double kick does not.
It's not super effective, but
it's
works.
effective.
So the amount of distance you travel, completely unnecessary. You can just move back and forth between two little squares of grass.
I mean, I could.
Yeah, so if tonight's entire stream is just you grinding up until you have a Gyarados, it's still asleep, by the way.
That's...
I love how we're winning fights now. We're not trying to be strategic, we're just brute forcing all of our issues.
This is literally the only thing I brute force against because I don't have anything else.
True.
Like, you give me a better option and I'll use it.
Well, I gave you the list, but nothing you have has anything off the list.
I somehow managed to get, like, hand grease on my glasses.
How?
I don't know, I, like, pushed them up my nose or something.
So you can't see?
Not well.
Oh. That's a problem.
One moment. Okay. Fine.
I didn't do anything.
Yes, you did. Oh my god. Fine.
So, do me a favor. Let's check, after this fight, check ahead and see how far along you are to getting something to where we need it to be.
Okay. I mean, I can tell you where Corwin's at. Halfway through level 15. I love you.
I'd like to see a digit.
Okay.
It's actually like digits, that, like, there's a full breakdown in digits and integers and shit like
This
that.
feels like a bad idea.
Yes, it is. You ignore my advice.
Yes.
Why?
Yes, I do.
Like, you ask for it, and then you just ignore it. Like, how is that helpful?
Technically, I asked nothing. I just said this feels like a bad idea.
Well, it is.
Glad you feel that way.
So if I might suggest something,
Yes.
maybe don't use your drowsy.
But I'm trying to train up my drowsy.
Switch to your Butterfree now.
Okay.
It's gonna take 3 damage off of this. 2 damage off of this. Well, close. And we really need... No!
Why can't it?
Because it's wrapped.
Oh, whoops, sorry.
Tell me you have an item or something to heal it.
Oh, let's see.
Like, we're not doing a no items in battle run. Yes!
I have a potion.
Okay, use your potion. Yeah, you definitely use the potion. Yeah. You can now take another bite.
Well, it only is wrap.
Nice. Alright. Very, very nice. Where are you going?
To heal?
Makes sense.
Yes. And then you wanted to look at numbers? Because you like numbers?
Well, I like to get a quantifiable number, yeah. Despite the fact I can also just stare at our experience bars until they all go up to the next thing, and then we start. We're getting there, though. Like, we're only 5, 6 levels away from getting yourself a Gyarados.
4.5.
Right, okay. So, that's gonna take a while, though. Because you're not getting a lot of experience from these fights anymore.
No. Is there any... Like, there's basically, you can only fight a trainer once, right? So there's no one else I can
Yeah,
go
because you don't have, like, the caller thing. There's a later feature in the game where you can always call trainers back and try and go schedule another fight or something like that. It's great for grinding, but kind of useless in this scenario.
gonna take a while on things that are low level.
Go with Diglett.
Oh? Okay.
Well, we should start taking advantage of the lower level Pokemon to try and get some extra levels.
That's true.
You've already done this for now, so win the fight.
Yeah. Whoop, that one.
Too many switches decreases the experience pool too much.
No, I know.
It's more... The thing that really kills your experience gain is the level gap. Your level gap is too high, you don't gain very much experience points.
Yeah. Which is why using my Drowsy has been good.
Well, that's why it's better, but your Diglett's not very high level either, so...
So I can use Drowsy against this.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of it's going to be just getting into the habit of switching to the same Pokemon every time kind of thing, you know?
Yeah.
Saved by the fact that it's using Wrap instead of using something dangerous.
Yep.
So you might actually be able to two-shot this thing no problem.
Should.
But it's outpacing you.
Yes.
So what you should do for next time... Shit. Please don't get poisoned.
No oh, no, I did.
Is Hypnosis. You literally have an ability to put them to sleep and then they can't do anything.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
You have an antidote, so you can go ahead and use that to get rid of the poison so you don't have to run back to the Pokemon Center right now.
Okay.
It's up at the top.
Thought he had a thumbs up for a second. I was like,
No,
yeah.
it's a little finger.
I know. Yay. I was about to do something and I forgot
I don't know
what it
what.
was.
You're still trying to get into a fight, right?
Yeah, sure.
Because you're grinding, so.
Yeah.
So, yeah, fighting Drowsy, here you switch to,
Staglot.
yes. Oh, come on! You haven't gotten your confusion to land a single confused Pokemon, and yet they first try it on you. Yes, Dig. Definitely Dig. It just gets you out of the way for whatever he's got planned next.
Egglot,
Usually it'll be
Daggle.
another... Yeah, so see, that would have been really bad. Because it could have gotten one of your useful moves. Damn it!
Oh. Oh.
Great.
Shit.
What were the odds he was actually going to get a confusion success out of that? Like, actually confuse you? It's like 5% or something stupidly small like that.
And yet I always seem to get confused, but I don't think I've ever confused another Pokemon.
I don't think you have either. He got you. Heck.
Heck? My poor Diglett.
Yeah.
Seriously. Can't catch any breaks with Diglets.
It doesn't seem to matter what ends up happening. We really want Dugtrio, but Diglett is useless. Except it's really not.
No, it's not. It's great against certain things, but not that. And not flying type. I guess I could go elsewhere to fight, but things will be lower level
Yeah,
if
they
I go
will be.
back.
You're in the area with the highest level rating
Can
right
I
now.
go through the building there? And what's on the other side? Can I
A
fight things
Snorlax, and you can't fight it because you don't have the Poke Flute. I don't think you can get the Poke Flute before Cerulean?
Okay.
No, Cerulean. Or Celadon, sorry, not Cerulean. Cerulean's not a thing. Vermilion is a thing. Cerulean's a thing.
Cerulean,
Celadon's a thing.
Celadon, Vermilion, yeah. And that's the only thing on the other side?
At this point, yeah. After that, there's a whole bunch of docks you can go around and fight fishermen and sailors on. Like, the thing is that once you've cleared the Snorlax, there's tons of options.
There's like, I have to go through a cave, but not Diglett Cave to get
I'll tell you
somewhere.
where the cave is once it becomes relevant.
Okay.
Because you also have to beat Lieutenant Surge before you can go through it.
Ah.
Yes!
Ooh, magnitude 10.
Nice work.
Yay, I did it. Oof, that is not a lot of experience points.
Nope. I think literally tonight is just going to be a 2-hour grind session.
Ugh, brutal.
It happens.
I know. I'd like to believe at least we're entertaining, but I don't know that that's even true.
I mean, we do our best.
What did you do today, my love?
Sorry, what?
So what did you do today?
I worked. Worked all day.
I know that.
Made some decisions though, which is kind of good. I'm not gonna get the. I was looking at a new guitar. I'm not gonna get it. I'm instead gonna buy a new microphone. So
Yay, microphone.
yet another new toy for my collection.
Because you need more toys.
I like toys.
I know.
But other than that, I mean, it was just busy. A lot of people in the store today.
I attended a webinar on film in our city.
This is,
It was pretty cool.
that's gonna be really good for us actually going forward.
Yeah, I'm excited because I would love to get back into film. But yeah, busy. And I did a sewing project. I made myself a pair of shorts with pockets.
Which is pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about them. I'm wearing them right now and they're very comfy.
Well, that's good.
Yes.
I, on the other hand, changed into pajamas at my first opportunity.
I mean, these are basically like pajamas I can wear outside.
Nice.
Yeah. Like when I made you pajama shorts to go outside in.
Oh yeah.
Boo.
I guess that's like the pro tip of the night. Don't throw out your old pajamas. You can convert them into shorts, and then you have comfortable short wear for.
Well, I mean, it depends on the reason you're getting rid of them. Like,
I guess
if you're
that's
throwing
true.
them out because they have a giant rip in them, maybe not. But like you bought new pajamas and I just turned them into shorts for you, so you had comfy drawstring shorts. They also
Level
were, like,
16!
fleecy things. They were just simple flannel. Level 16. Woo!
So close now. So close. What really annoys me is that Magikarp is a water-type Pokemon that can't learn water-type moves. Literally
That is
cannot learn
pretty dumb.
water-type moves.
That is
Can't
very-
learn anything useful except for Tackle, which is not even that useful. It's so stupid.
No.
Like, arguably the point behind Magikarp is, like, the payoff is worth it, but you have to have the pay... But in order to get there, you have to do the work. And everyone who's ever done the work is like, ugh!
Yep. Me right now.
Not bad.
It's enough to kill it. A magnitude 7 killed a level 14 last time.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, knocked out. We don't kill things here.
No, everything faints. There's a lot of these fainted Pokemon off in the brush. It's just like,
Just a bunch of unconscious.
oh, hey, Diglett is
Yay,
level 19.
level up.
When does Diglett evolve? I think it's like level 50 or something stupid like that.
Wait, what?
No, it's not that high, but...
Okay, good. Because what? Go, Corwin. Whoop, no.
26 is what I'm seeing.
Ah.
It's gonna take a little while.
Oh, only 7. Yay, it's
Still
still
ended up being
enough.
enough.
I was like, this one's level higher, I don't know if it'll work. Yeah, it's enough.
Yeah, I think I need to evolve at level 26.
That's
Yep.
a long way away.
It's only 7 more levels.
It's a long way!
Well, we're more concerned about getting you a Gyarados to beat
I
the
know.
rival fight with. Because here's the thing, at the rate you're going, you might actually get there tonight.
Eee.
We might actually get to try the rival fight again tonight,
Oh man.
which would be real nice. Please don't confuse us.
Don't. Are you
Damn.
fucking kidding me?
Well, you can still beat it for speed.
Should
Don't
I?
dig. Don't dig.
Yeah?
Magnitude, yeah. Hey, Mike Prepper. Welcome. Ooh, Pokemon.
Yay,
How's it going?
Pokemon.
Hey, thanks for the follow, Mike Prepper.
Woo! Yay! Yes. Let's go heal up because I would like to not lose all my Pokemons. Nope. Me running into walls. This is-
Lol.
What?
Nothing, just you running
Me
into
running
walls.
into walls. That happens in real life too. Like, this is nothing new.
It's true. So, Mike, how are you today? That's
Yay.
great. I'm happy to hear it.
Blah, blah.
You missed.
I sure did. Maybe the controller isn't easier.
Well, like, that's the thing. Do you feel like it's doing less harm to your body? Because you were complaining you were having a lot of issues with your wrists and
My
your hands
yeah.
after. We're
No, I
playing
don't-
this on an emulator, Mike. We're playing this on Virtual Boy Advance, and she's playing with the PlayStation 4 controller at this time.
That didn't work.
And I'm not sure why. I don't think all of our streams have always had that like gap on the one side, but maybe they have.
I'm pretty sure they have.
Not
yeah,
on
I
this
want to
one.
come try. Not really having visitors due to COVID.
Yeah. How's that going anyway for you at this point?
How is it going for me?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm, you know,
Well,
surviving.
are you enjoying the game? That's what I'm
Oh.
asking.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna share that information there, Mike. But thank you for asking. I know. Still gonna do my due diligence and say what I gotta say.
I mean, I will give you West Coast of Canada and Pacific Standard Time because we use that when we're talking about what time we're streaming.
True.
So we'll say that.
I will also admit it's hard to tell tone from comments in our chat.
I mean, he did say law.
I know,
at the
I
end
know.
of
It's just
it.
like I'm just bad at telling tone in general, though. So like it just gets worse when it's in my chat. Oh, sorry, hon. Sorry.
Kidding me.
So you're over 2,200 kilometers. Roughly.
I mean, I don't know where you live, but couldn't tell you the answer.
Well, there's
to that.
about 200 kilometers
Wait,
of
what
West
am I
Coast of
fighting?
Canada.
I've forgotten.
Press B and we'll find out. You live in Mexico. Ah, fair enough.
Yeah. Okay. Fair distance then.
This music is ridiculous.
Yes.
I love it, but it's ridiculous. Like, I just think back on it now and I'm like,
I've
this
hit a
is...
point in this night where I just like zone out so hard, and then I'm like, wait, I'm doing things.
You're winning a battle right now. You're in the middle of a fight.
Oh man, I'm sorry. You're even talking to me. We're talking to people in chat, and I'm just like, whoa. My brain is not working today. It's been a long day.
Yeah, I get that feel. I get that feel. So what is the power move that you're doing right now? You're just trying to power level both Daglet and Corwin.
Corwin.
Are you still working on Corwin at all too, or have you kind of given up on that
I
one for
think
now?
I have given up because it just wasn't really working out so great against the snakes, the Ekans.
Well, it's because you live in Canada. I actually really appreciate that, Mike. Thank you.
I mean, the only place that really uses miles is the US of A.
Well, I'm sure other places do too.
Like, actually, I think it is just about only
Well,
the US.
hang on.
isn't
Let's
it?
ask the man here. Mike, do they use? Do you guys use miles down in Mexico? Because I was under the impression it was kilometers, but. In Texas. Ah,
Near Mexico, like
close.
formerly Mexico in some parts.
I don't even know.
Borders didn't really exist in the past, so you know, it was all one place.
I guess that's true. Anyway.
It's also much better to use this against poison.
Yes?
Yeah,
You know Dagler can also still be poisoned, right?
it is not effective, not very effective. So it hasn't happened yet.
Fair enough. Can't really argue with that.
Can't argue with the results. Woo.
I'm like so annoyed by how Ekans used die. Yes.
I don't know if Ekans wanted to use die.
Well, involuntary usage is still, I guess, using it.
Oof. Oof. I don't know how I feel about that.
you can use. There are many Pokemon that have self-destruct in this game,
That's true.
so it is straight
I
up a
also don't know how
move.
I feel about that. That seems like pretty.
It's
fucked
surprisingly
up.
ineffective, especially when you literally just have something with high defense.
Oh my god. Use die, didn't even win.
Every electrode ever. And like most of the Gravelers too.
Gravelers do self-destruct?
Oh yeah.
Huh.
Graveler, Golem, Electrode,
Electrode,
sometimes
I knew.
Magnemites and Magneton, sometimes Spearow use die. You're gonna see there's a lot of that going around for a little while here.
Yeah. So I don't know if I mentioned this since Mike joined us, but yeah, this is my first ever Pokemon game because I was deprived as a child.
So she's
So,
learning.
It's interesting.
She's learning.
All the things that people just like, no. Well, this was a Spearow, right? I'm fighting a Spearow. This is what happens when I try to talk and play a game at the same time.
Yes, you're fighting a Spearow. You are fighting a Spearow.
I'm not a very smart person. You'll notice that as we continue with our evening.
As long as you pay attention like some of the time, we're good.
2%.
Pokemon since Fire Red. Wow. Huh. I guess a lot of people started
That's
when
a
the
number
Gen
of
3
years.
remakes came out, eh?
I wouldn't know. I started right now.
Well, that
Well,
started
like,
a month ago. but-
Yeah, a couple months ago, because we played. This is the 5th time we've played.
Is it really only the
I
5th?
think so, because we did like 3 in a row, and then we went back to Legend of Zelda for
Right,
a bit.
yeah.
And then we did last week and this week, so this is the 5th
We did
time.
Pajama Sam 2 weeks
We
ago.
did Pajama Sam, because that was a game I did play as a child.
Yeah, she played a children's game as a child.
Educational children's game. Don't forget.
Complete playthrough available on our YouTube. Yesterday Productions on YouTube. I finished it in an hour and 42 minutes.
Yeah. And then we played some Plants vs. Zombies to round out our 2-hour stream.
Yeah, not even the same name, like vein of game at all at that point.
I'm doing it.
Stop.
I'm doing it.
Stop.
I'm doing it.
Please
Oh, no.
let it have hit you and disabled tackle. That would have just given me such a kick.
I'm doing it.
Okay, well this is the rest of the stream as Amber fighting against a Drowsy with a frickin' Magikarp.
Oh.
You have a switch now, right? Stop! Stop it! Don't do this!
Okay, I'm gonna switch now.
I know it's gonna kill itself out of confusion anyways. Seriously though, never do that again.
Was it? No.
You've been using Daglet to fight against
okay.
them, so...
I don't remember what I'm doing anymore.
That's what you've been doing. I don't know if that's what you
I
want
don't
to
know what I'm
continue
doing.
doing.
My life is a lie, Liam.
What?
I don't know. I spent today being an unpaid, uncertified therapist, so you know.
Are you okay personally?
No, it's good. I didn't have to think about myself today.
Weren't you supposed to be doing a webinar today?
Oh, I did that too.
Jesus.
And I made shorts.
I've had
Told
a
you, it's
day
been a
job
long day.
all day. I've been at a day job for 8 hours.
Wait,
so much
wait,
has done more
yes.
all day than I have.
Wait, no, do I?
Where
I don't
are you
care.
going?
I
What
was
are
gonna
you
go
doing?
heal Pokemon, then I realized I don't actually care because it's Magikarp, but I'm not using Magikarp.
It's just we're gonna listen to this every time.
What?
The stupid beep
Yes,
boop beep boop
it's
beep
true.
boop, wee woo,
That's
wee
why I was
woo,
gonna
wee
go
woo,
fix it.
wee woo, wee
I was
woo.
gonna fix it, but then I was like, that's a waste of time. Nobody wants to watch me go to the Poke Center for the 18th time today.
I guess that's fair. Unless that's something the chat genuinely wants to see.
Why?
I don't know.
I mean, you don't even get to see the pretty nurse.
It's an 8-bit sprite of a 2D of a pretty
Like,
nurse.
if you got to see nurse, then you'd be like, okay, I get it. Chat wants to see that.
Okay, well, Daglet is in rough shape, so
Daglet is in rough shape. This is a problem. Daglet is dead.
that's a problem.
Yep.
Brute force it.
This isn't brute force. This works.
It's also a type of brute force.
But it's effective.
You see the icon saying super effective?
No.
It's called brute forcing it. It's literally what makes the difference. You're either working with a type advantage for super effective, or you're brute forcing it. So I've been thinking about getting my hands on a copy of Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Just giving that a go. I've never played it before, and I think it might be fun.
Don't we have...
I do,
One
but
of-
it's a disc version of it, and I
Yes.
don't trust it to work on this computer because this computer doesn't have a disc drive.
I mean, we've been talking about getting, like, a...
But then I have to play it
plug-inable
with
one.
that thing plugged in all the time, and that's going to be extra noise. And
Okay. I'm just saying, if we already have a copy, you could use it. Is it Bloodlines, though, or is it
it
one
is
of the other
Bloodlines.
ones?
There's
Oh.
literally only Bloodlines, and then there's going to
Okay.
be Bloodlines too.
Oh, okay. See, I don't know much about Vampire the Masquerade, because I know it as an RP, or like a tabletop game, not
Which
as...
is what it predominantly is. Vampire Bloodlines strictly came out for the PC as like a... This game is going really well as a tabletop, let's see if we can turn it into a computer game, and it's... Of course, it's phenomenal, and if you don't know the Vampire universe, it's a great way to learn it real fast, is what I've been told. I know some stuff about the World of Darkness stuff, like I run a Hunter the Reckoning game, I played Vampire the Masquerade and Hunter the Reckoning, like I have an idea of what the World of Darkness is. But, actually there's also Hunter the Reckoning for GameCube. Straight up, it's a video game.
I don't know how to feel about that.
I want to get that one too and try that one out. That one looks like a lot
Daglet
of
was
fun.
poisoned! That's never happened before!
I told you it's a thing that can happen.
But it hasn't happened yet.
That doesn't mean it wasn't gonna happen. It was, you know what? This conversation's going nowhere. But yeah, like White Wolf produced some incredible games, and they did some pretty decent video games, or so I've been told. So I'd like to give it a shot.
I mean, there's also Hunter the Reckoning, the 18 series season 18 season series. Wow, I said that out of order. 18 seasons. I think it's actually only like 13. Supernatural.
Wow.
It's basically just Hunter
Wow.
the Reckoning. That's what I'm
You
trying to
struck
say.
out
I did. That
so
was terrible.
hard.
I told you it's been a long day.
I'm gonna have to go back and look over all of our video footage from the past several episodes to see if it's always looked like this.
Oh my god, it's not that
It's
weird.
bothering me, okay?
I'm pretty sure it's always been like this.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know. I might have screwed up a setting when going full screen mode, so... We both just did the arm shrug thing at the same time.
We do that a lot. We've been
Oh my
married too
god,
long.
we're
Oh
the
god.
same fucking person at this point.
Yeah, we did that at a family dinner the other day.
Oh, it was pretty next level though, that one.
We were both just sitting there, and I was explaining something to Liam's brother's new girlfriend, and I was like, yeah, some people got really nice presents. And then we both say,
Other people got, some people got Walmart gift cards, right?
some people got Walmart gift cards, and we both just picked up our water glasses and pretended we didn't say anything.
Got some laughs at the table for that one. We're never gonna be able to recreate that. Not in a
Nope.
million years. Not rehearsed. Never gonna be a thing we can do again.
I like that it bothers to tell me things are ineffective even when they knock the thing out.
It's a thing. It's just a thing. Who's poisoned? Right, Daglet.
Poor Daglet. Ah!
I kind of want her handbag.
Whose handbag?
The
The girl
protagonists. The protagonists.
Oh!
Your individual handbag.
My handbag.
It looks cool. Yeah, your character's handbag
Yeah.
looks cool, in my opinion.
Fair enough. Can't argue with that.
I mean, this is coming from the guy, though, that has Ellie's backpack from The Last of Us Part 2. So...
You nerd. What does my handbag look like?
Press start. Go to bag. Look on the left.
Oh.
It's kind of a cool.
I'm confused by that, like, gaping
So,
mouth type
Tap
thing.
over to the right.
Oh, it's the pouch
Each of
being
the
opened.
pockets.
Ah,
Yeah.
Cool. Huh.
I like it because it has 3 very distinct pouches and it's a single shoulder.
Ekans use die again, I see.
They're very good at that.
Ekans are pretty good at that.
We're getting so close on your stupid Magikarp being a stupid Gyarados so we can teach it a stupid water move so you can beat your stupid rival and progress the stupid game.
I know.
Grinding is the most painful thing on the planet, and
Especially when
literally,
there's nothing good to grind against.
literally, you just have to get a friggin' water Pokemon. Just because we have nothing else that'll do the trick at this point. That being said, once you have Gyarados, you can do the whole run with your Gyarados. Spearow used die. A lot of death in this game, a lot more than I remember when I was like 10.
Yeah, I think we had that conversation earlier of, no, they just fainted.
I'm still gonna point out that a whole bunch of unconscious animals in the wild like that, people are gonna be like, those things are not gonna make it. Some predator is gonna come down and be like, ah! Dinner.
No, I just left a bunch of unconscious animals in the woods. I'm not a murderer.
Where do you keep your unconscious animals?
Nowhere? Why did I use this one?
I don't know. I'm just sort of
I
letting
was
you
so
do your thing
used
at
to the
this point.
Spearows, I just forgot that snakes are not birds.
How? How though? Like seriously?
I'm an idiot, Liam, that's how.
It's gonna be a long show tonight. I can just tell.
30 more minutes.
Don't you be watching the clock praying for the end?
Oh, I'm always praying for the end.
Oh man, we're so close now. Level 17? We only got 3 levels left, I think. I'm starting to wonder if it's level 21.
Don't you do this to me! Don't you do this to me! Oh, Jesus. Jesus, man.
No, it's level 20. It'll be level 20.
Thought you were about to be like, oh, it's level 25, and I was gonna just murder you. Straight
Well,
up
okay,
kill
so like
you.
that was the thing. I was wondering if the chat would prefer we did our level grinding off stream, so we just do gameplay, like story gameplay during the streams, but
then you'd miss out on all this amazing conversation.
that's all right though. Still trying to find out what game we're playing on Minecraft on Monday. I think it's gonna be Minecraft this week.
it's
I think we're
Minecraft.
finishing Punch-a-Chunk.
Yeah, Punch-a-Chunk.
Punch-a-Chunk is ridiculous.
Punch-a-Chunk is ridiculous. I'm sad that I missed last week and then we all canceled last week.
No,
I'm sad that I couldn't be there.
Last weekend just didn't happen, but that's okay. We'll be back to it this coming week. So, we like no one missed anything because nothing happened, so no one missed it.
Except our viewers that don't exist. No,
Well,
seriously.
we've got a couple viewers.
We have viewers now. We never have viewers on Monday nights.
We do it on occasion.
Occasion being like twice. This is a Spearow. Fuck, I picked the wrong Pokemon.
She's paying great attention to details.
I'm not in the slightest.
Like, I get that the grind is killing you slowly, but you can do this. No, you can't. Not with that.
Not with this Pokemon. Not with this Pokemon. Not with that attitude.
So this one's gonna be this fight's pretty much a write-off at this point. I don't think you're really gonna get very much for experience points, which kind of nullifies the point of the grind.
I know. I'm the worst.
Why are you the worst?
Because I'm a stupid person. A stupid
Oh,
little-
just relax. You're doing fine. All you gotta do is keep killing the other Pokemon.
I can't even do that right! Ember used fail.
Yep. Yeah, you did.
Oh.
I mean, you could get better at it, I guess, but
Why don't you just get good?
ain't that the secret to happiness is just get good?
Woo, 41 experience.
But 3 different Pokemon got 41 experience.
That's true.
It's a Spearow. What do you use when you fight a Spearow?
A Diglett!
No.
I know.
No. Try again.
I know.
Do you though? Because I've watched you get it wrong a few times.
To be
now.
fair, I clicked the Pokemon and then I went, ah shit, it was a Diglett. I didn't go, I wonder if this is the right Pokemon for the for a Spearow.
For the
For
Diglett.
the Diglett.
Because you're fighting
Um.
Diglets on the surface, not Diglett's cave. Man, you're gonna need a Cubone.
I want a Cubone! Oh
We're
my
gonna-
god!
We'll get you a Cubone eventually.
Oh my god, a Cubone!
I think you can get Cubone in Pokemon Tower in Lavender Town once you get the Silscope. You get Ghastlies and shit there too.
But a Cubone. More like a cute bone. That sounds wrong.
Spearow used Bean.
I'm racing! I'm winning! That kid's stupid and slow. I'm way too tired.
I need you to finish this.
Okay, I'm trying.
How close are we getting? Not close at all. Not
I don't
close
know.
enough. We're not close enough. We
no.
gotta get 3 levels out of this. Like, the grind is real, people. The grind is real.
Can we give up yet?
You're not gonna win against your rival yet. You still don't have a way to take out his Charizard or Charmeleon.
Or whatever.
I can see.
I almost just used scratch. I was too tired to move. Like my finger just didn't want to move. Since when does that not work?
I don't know.
Aww. Die, Drowsy, die.
Ugh. I wish the grind wasn't so boring. Just like as a general thing.
Yeah.
Like this
that's true.
should be the only time we ever have to grind. Ideally.
Uh-huh. I don't believe you, but uh-huh.
I said ideally.
I don't believe you.
You mean you don't believe that I want this to be the ideal scenario where this is the only time we grind?
No, I just don't believe that it will be.
Well, I can't guarantee that it will be. Honestly, it probably won't be. But we can dream.
That sounds like too much for me. I swear the Pokemon are getting lower level. If I just beat all the 14th level?
I do not know. I do not know. I don't think so. It randomly generates the level,
I know.
but it's based on a level range. So it's like 11 through 15, I think, is what you'll find out here. There you go. You gotta stop yawning. It's like
No.
so unpro.
But it's sleepy time.
No, it's not. It's only 8:30. It's too early.
I want it to be bedtime, okay? I like accomplished things today, and that's just way too much to expect of a human.
Ah. It's sleepy time.
Especially in Texas. Not quite sleepy time here. It's only-
No, not yet. But
But like,
well,
I
what time
wish.
is it over there, Mike? Like, what time is it where you are right
What,
now?
like 3 hours later than here?
Yeah, is it like 11 or something? Almost midnight?
Not a Diglett.
No, it's a Spearow.
Not gonna fight it with a Diglett.
All right. I stand by them. That's still a Spearow.
Yes.
It's sleepy time.
Aggressively sleeping!
I mean, that's the best response to what I just asked. So, like, what time is it? It's sleepy time. Yeah, okay, yep, good call.
You're not wrong. Also, I think you can say that at literally any time of day and technically not be wrong.
True. Very true.
I mean, I don't know if you work night shifts.
I work day shifts and I'm still tired all the time.
That too. Nap time is every time.
High point of the day is nap time.
Do you nap? I don't
Nope.
nap. When's
I
nap
wish I
time?
could nap.
Oh man. So like, the high point of the day is nap time, but it doesn't exist.
Exactly, so there's no high point in any day.
Oh, that's so
that's
sad.
reality.
Oh
Oh dear.
no. Happiness is a lie.
They wept.
I'm sorry. I'm not actually as depressed as I'm sounding tonight. Okay, I might be, but not normally. It's just been a week.
Yeah, it has been a week. Although my brother graduated from university, so congratulations to my brother.
Congrats to him.
I am not that fortunate. I didn't even.
You didn't go to university. It's not like you failed.
I did go to university. I went to film university, so basically
You
didn't go to
did
university.
a single year of university.
Look, leaving after successfully completing the first year is just not giving a shit anymore.
I mean, you're not wrong. I don't think we needed a 4-year program in How to Movie.
I think we got a pretty good idea of what they expect from us in that 1 year. 2 years might have been good to finish, but
Might have been,
I
but
think
it's
I'm
also
good.
a shit ton of money.
30 grand or something stupid like that for the first year, and then like another 45 for the second.
I think ours was less than that, but I was trying to decide if I wanted to go heal yet, but I don't think I need to.
How close are you on the Diglett right now? Or not the Diglett. Fuck. I'm not even paying attention to what we're power grinding anymore.
Corwin?
Oh god. Oh, why?
I don't even think I should do Diglett. I'm gonna do Corwinner. Go Corwinner!
You're gonna go with your freaking.
He's got confusion and hypnosis. Oh man.
Immediately uses it super
effective.
Use hypnosis. It's gonna outspeed you and use Leer?
That's
Why?
okay, I can handle that.
Yeah, so literally all you have to do is make sure something on your Pokemon's team has Bite when you go to fight Sabrina.
Wow, that can is fast asleep.
So fast.
So
sweet.
fast. Look, it is sleepy time.
And you got a crit!
And crit. Woo! Told you I used the right Pokemon. And it's lower level,
you
so...
sure did.
So... Oh, still only fucking 62 experience points. Thought it would do better than that. Well,
It does
fuck
better
me.
than when you fight the whole time with the Drowsy.
I mean, yeah, it would double that. Go, Corwin.
Using tactics.
You're using tactics.
Yeah, honestly, your Butterfree's going to be the better Pokemon to do the actual fight. I think if you're looking for a Psychic-type Pokemon to win your rival fight with.
Okay. But I mean, I can always put things to sleep. I like putting things to sleep.
That's true. And you missed.
Ah!
It's not that accurate of a move, really. I think you're putting too much faith in it right now.
Yep, but it's all I got.
You didn't want to just go right in for the confusion?
You're the one who told me to use hypnosis first.
Well, it makes it safer for you to do other shit. Like switch Pokemon when you're not wrapped. You're wrapped, so you can't do
I
it now.
know I am, but also it's asleep. So as long as I hit it, I'll be fine. Okay, well, I gotta hit it again, but... no.
You're gonna die.
Maybe. Damn it! No! Motherfucker!
Don't worry. It'll kill itself next turn.
So will I!
Oh, you're dead already.
Yeah!
Like, you have no chance. I mean, as a general rule, you have a chance. Literally anything you want. Yeah, I mean, you might as well. You'll get 100% of the experience points this way.
Exactly.
Fight and tackle.
I actually did a thing that was smart. Look at me. I can't believe that I just did that well with a Magikarp. I got all the experience on a Magikarp.
Oh my god.
That's amazing.
You can also go to a place where the levels are lower and fight with your Magikarp to get 100% experience points every time, but your levels will still be really slow to gain.
Yeah.
Peppa, what are you doing in my bed? What?
Where did you see it, Peppa?
I need to know. I need to know the context. Peppa, what are you doing in my bed? What is Peppa? Who is Peppa?
Peppa Pig! Peppa Pig!
Peppa Pig?
I mean, I'm assuming it's Peppa Pig, otherwise I have no clue.
I require a context.
Context is important, yes.
Pig, Peppa Pig. It is Peppa Pig.
Why is Peppa Pig in your bed? Do you have small children around?
Why is that the assumption?
Because I don't know any adults who like Peppa Pig. That's not to say there aren't any, I just don't know them.
Well, yeah, I mean, It's also frickin' sleepy time.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Oh, we got 15 minutes of stream left. We gotta make this 15 minutes count, yo.
What am I doing with my life? I don't remember.
I don't know. What are you doing? What are you fighting? You're fighting a drowsy. What do you use against a drowsy?
That one.
Peppa Pig. You use Peppa Pig.
I What attacks can Peppa Pig do?
I don't know.
I don't even know who Peppa Pig is.
I have an idea. It's a child's cartoon character, is it not?
Yes.
So like all of these.
You're not wrong.
Peppa Pig TikToks. Ooh.
Fair enough. I've
I
never
imagine
seen
those are
one, but I
entertaining
can...
as hell. Most of what I watch are D&D amalgamations and TikToks on YouTube, and like, the most popular one for that is, I'll be riding shotgun.
Just try to think of the thing. Lazy Town, the girl from Lazy Town who does all the TikToks that are like ridiculous, and you're like, but that's a children's show.
She's not a child anymore.
No, she is not. I mean,
she freaking makes us all aware of it.
It's great. I love it.
She is awesome.
Also, I love that Cindy Lou Who is in a band.
Taylor Momsen?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, she's in a Christian punk band.
Is it Christian? I didn't know that. Okay.
It's like mildly Christian punk.
Mildly Christian punk.
All of her logos are inverted crosses, which is like the most Satanistic thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's like the opposite of Christian. Alright, whatever.
Well, like her music is mildly Christian themed, and then her logo is the opposite, and then her personality is not Christian rock. She's punk. Go to sleep because it's frickin' sleepy time.
But I don't... Wait, I do want to, but I don't want you to tell me what to do.
Fine, don't go to sleep.
I was about to be like, I don't want to sleep. I'm like, wait a minute, yeah, I do. Just don't want you to tell me to do it.
We can get through this. Look at that, Ekans is sleeping.
There, Ekans is sleeping.
It's frickin' sleepy time for Ekans.
Frickin' sleepy time.
And then it uses fucking...
Shed skin.
I am you, mother, go brush your teeth.
You are not my mother. You're not my mommy.
I'm your wife.
Oh man.
The whitest kids you know.
Yes. I don't know why, but I will never not remember the Whitest Kids You Know sketch called Saturday, where it's just the dude just running around doing ridiculous shit, going, it's Saturday! It gets to that point where his...
Don't you shoot my car.
You're not my mother! I'm your wife! I mean, I was a teenager. I didn't have a husband, and I do now. And I'm like, yep, that's how men are. Yep. That
Don't
is my
you shoot
husband.
my car. I wouldn't shoot your car. It's my car too. I do all the maintenance on the stupid car
You'd
too.
still shoot it.
I would not shoot my car.
It was a suction cup arrow, honey. You'd shoot it. You'd shoot it with a Nerf gun. You'd shoot it with a suction cup. I know you would.
Okay, fair, but still, I can say I wouldn't.
You can say that. I don't believe you, but you can say that.
We've
nope.
100% done a Nerf gun thing where we were leaning out the side of a Jeep just drive-bying some friends.
Did we do
No,
that?
you didn't. I did.
Okay, I was gonna say, like, I didn't think I did that.
Well, we were getting yelled at by our chat to go to bed.
But it's not even 9 here.
It's true,
You go
it's
to
not.
bed.
You're not even getting close to evolving that stupid Magikarp, are you?
Nope.
I mean, we've more than doubled his level since the time
God
started.
damn it.
I think he was level...
For winner, you're a loser.
It's not even 1 p.m.
AM? I mean, it's not 1 p.m., correct,
No,
but...
that was a few hours ago. Yeah, he's all in on the PM.
Fair enough. No! Unless I critical, I'm gonna die.
Nope, you're dead. It's 12:37. Isn't that technically AM at that point? Or is it midday?
It's not midday in Texas. I may be slow, but I am not that slow. No.
Yeah, it's midday.
What?
Apparently
No.
it's midday.
No! Why is everyone lying to me? I'm not crazy! I don't like feeling horribly misled by
It's
everyone.
22:50 a.m. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's straight up what I thought.
Wait, shouldn't it be 23:50 a.m. if it's... Wait.
The
No, I'm
clock would have to roll
confused.
over. Clock would have to roll over for it to be a.m. 22:50.
Night.
22:50 is the right time. That's 10:50 at night, Amber.
Is it 10:50 in Texas? I'm very confused.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it's only 2 hours different then.
Yeah.
I thought it was 3. That's why I said 23.
No,
I'm not
yeah, but it'd be 22:50 on a 24-hour clock. Technically a.m. because it would never change to p.m.
Well, yeah, that's true. I mean, you just don't use AM and PM because that's
No,
the
because
whole
it's
point
just yeah,
of the
it's
24 hours.
22:50. So your big smart brain.
Oh, my small dumb brain.
For some dumb reason, there's a very few things I retain that are actually useful in this world. One of them is a good chunk of the NATO alphabet, and one of them is how to read a 24-hour clock. But do not ask me to read an analog clock, because I have a 50-50 chance of just being completely wrong.
Oh man, I used to be really good at it because I used to have to teach kindergartners how to read a clock, and I was like pretty good at it for a little while, and I've completely forgotten that skill. I'm just like, it's numbers.
So read one what?
Clock.
Read one clock? I can read a digital clock, that's no problem. He's almost level 18, and I swear that level rollover could not come any sooner, like seriously. Is that the pound symbol or the euro
That is
symbol?
that's
a pound,
Yeah.
that's a British pound, yeah. That's a euro? Oh, it's a pound here.
It's a pound.
Sure looks like a British pound to
The
me.
euro's more of an
Euro's
E,
an
isn't
E,
it?
right?
Yeah, the euro's a
with
bit more
two
E-like.
with two lines through the middle instead of a single with a loop at the top. Sure.
Yeah,
there we go.
that's
That's
the
a
euro.
Yeah, that's a euro.
We know some things. We may just be ignorant Canadians.
I'm definitely stupid.
This is not going well for me.
How are you losing this fight
This
to something
brute
that's
force
half-
fight? Literally half my level. Oh god. Well, at least I won.
I can't believe that you were losing so bad in that fight. Oh, jeez. Okay, where are you at here? Are you gonna do another fight now?
Yeah?
Good.
It's a fucking Spearow.
They are just killing your Ivysaur right now.
Yeah, I'm not sure I should, well, use Ivysaur.
Well, like, what have you got for other options right now? You're brute forcing anyways, so
Yeah.
kind of one of those fuck it moments.
Kinda, yeah.
That is yen,
Yes.
not yuan. Yen, distinctly different. Which I only know because I've been to China.
What is yuan? Where is yuan?
Yuan is Chinese currency, yen is Japanese.
Japanese. Okay, I didn't know
Yuan
that
currency
yuan was
actually,
China.
I think, has a different. It's still a Y, but I think it has a different number of lines through it. Yen is Japanese.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew yen was Japanese. I just didn't know what yuan was. Because I have not been to China. Oh, that's what I should have been doing this whole time, uh-huh.
We've already established that.
Why was I brute forcing then?
I don't know.
Right, I did establish that because I was the one
Yeah.
who told you that.
Yeah, literally, you're the
Why
one
the
who figured
fuck
it
have I
out.
been doing this wrong this whole
You've been
time?
brute forcing wrong this whole time. Yeah.
What the hell?
Tell you
I
what.
hate
Okay,
everything.
okay. Tell you what.
No.
Finish off a couple more fights. We'll head back to the Pokemon Center and heal up. And that is.
I have no idea.
I don't know that one. Is that? That's not Pesos, is it?
I have no
I don't
idea.
think that's Pesos. Oh, it's Pence. Okay.
Pence.
Yeah.
Like pence?
Yeah, like Pence.
British pence?
Yeah, like British Pence.
Okay, but it's spelled P-E-N-C-E.
Is it?
Yes.
I genuinely wouldn't know.
Isn't it?
I don't know.
Like 99% positive.
I don't even really know how to spell shekels or shillings.
Shillings I know. Shekels,
Does shillings have one L or two?
2.
There's two L's. See, I always thought it had one.
that would be Shilings.
My
Although
point.
Twinings, the T, I'm just like, huh?
And then the
Interesting.
pesos is a... Oh, really?
Huh.
Fascinating.
Magnitude.
And then I'm pretty sure the, actually, you know what? A lot of countries use the dollar symbol now, just
It's
dollars.
true.
So,
A lot of countries have dollars, though.
yeah, Canadian, US, Australian.
New Zealand's dollar, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Although I think they might also use the Australian dollar.
I'm pretty sure they have their own. Like,
Well, I mean, they'd be real mad though if I said that otherwise. They are
Oh,
changing to
yeah?
the dollar, eh? They're going away from the peso.
I
Fascinating.
mean, it makes sense. They accept it most places. Well, most, like, tourist places. Not so much in rural places. but-
Yeah. True. I just really want to see
Interesting.
Corwin hit level 18 tonight, you know?
Yeah, it's so close. It'll be interesting to see how that goes, because I know when Italy switched to the euro, it went really badly for their economy.
Well, they also joined the European Union at that
Why
union
did
at that
I-
point.
I did the thing again where I did the stupid thing, and
You went to the thing with the... Yes, you did the
I did
stupid
the
thing,
stupid
not this
thing.
thing. Don't do this thing.
I did the stupid thing. Whoops. I realized after I did it that I was like, wait, that was the wrong...
You missed. You have a Chuck E. Cheese coin?
Nice. I have coins from the arcade that used to exist here, but no longer exists. I think it was Johnny Z's.
Well, Chuck E. Cheese is closing, isn't it?
Oh.
I thought I'd read
Do we
somewhere it
even
was
have
going
Chuck-
bankrupt.
Well, we don't have Chuck E. Cheese's here, so I wouldn't know.
I thought I'd read somewhere it was going bankrupt, and that was going to be the end of Chuck E. Cheese, was because COVID-19.
Oh.
Straight up, it was costing Chuck E. Cheese so much to not be able to run that they're straight up are going. It's rare, eh?
Huh. I mean, I've never been to one. I've heard of
also
it.
never been to
but
one.
Does not exist here. You know what I miss? Playzone. Playzone was fun.
It's a thing still, isn't it?
It
It's just
reopened
completely
as
different.
something else, and it's a new location and it's new, and I don't know if they're letting like adults in, whereas Playzone let adults in, which was sort of the problem because
We broke
like,
stuff.
No. Like a 70-something-year-old woman went down the slide with her grandkid, broke her arm, and sued the place, and that's why they went on a business.
I did not know that. I just missed doing
really?
laser tag. We can do that without Playzone, but
You
Playzone
can, we
had
can.
a really cool laser tag layout.
I
so.
miss that we used to. What am I fighting? Shit. Okay,
X.
snack. Shit. Yeah, I miss when we used to do like laser tag for everyone's birthdays, and the entire month of April was just laser tag week.
Yeah, it was
Or laser tag month.
month, and it was awesome.
Because like all of our friends' birthdays are in April, so we'd have
Mine's
like.
not.
I
That
said
being
our
said,
friends,
we got
not
everybody
us.
together to go do stuff anyway for for my birthday and your birthday, so.
Oh, you whore.
Mexican Chuck E. Cheese,
Wait, that's
hard
a
at
thing?
point. It's different.
That's pretty cool.
That's so cool.
I don't know if I believe you, because I feel like you're just fucking with us now.
If it's actually different, that's really cool though. Like I wouldn't know.
I have no idea. You can't. You
Chuck E.
can.
Cheese is straight up a franchise I've never visited, and know virtually nothing about, other
Yep.
than it exists.
Exists. It's like the stereotypical American thing that I know nothing about.
Is it a stereotype?
It was in like every show in the 90s. Like, we're gonna take
Huh.
the kids to Chuck E. Cheese.
Straight up, I did not watch a lot of television in the 90s.
That's
I
true.
played video
Your family
games.
didn't have cable.
I played video games instead.
I watched a lot of television.
Chuck E. Cheese coin replaced tickets. Okay. There you go. See, the coin replaces tickets.
Okay. Interesting. The places we used to go to, you'd have to like go get the coins.
Yeah, it's tokens.
You'd buy the
then
like
you play
tokens
the
to
game
put
for
into the
tickets.
sheet. You played the
Well, in Mexico they do that.
Okay. And then you play a game, get tickets, and spend tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes!
Level up!
Fucking finally! And it's still not even a freaking Gyarados.
No, it's only level 18. We've only gone up like 3 levels this
Alright,
entire
head back to the
stream.
Pokemon Center and heal up, and we'll save and shut it down for the night.
Alright. Alright. Well, thank you for joining us. I don't know how entertaining that was.
I don't know, I think we were kind of entertaining. But for the most part, it was just you doing the Pokemon level grind, which is arguably the most exhausting thing anybody who plays Pokemon ever has to deal with, but still something that's kind of essential to the experience. So,
I feel you've seen us.
Aw.
Aw.
Thanks, Mike. Thank you.
Our true selves were revealed in this this torment.
Oh god, I hope not. You just saved, right?
No, I didn't. I just healed.
Oh, better go ahead and save
I
then.
will save.
Yeah.
Yes, I would like to save the game. Yes, I would like to overwrite the file.
Save 2 times, yep. Yep.
Yep.
See, Mike knows what's going on.
Yes, yes.
I always say to double save because you never know if the first one's gonna take, especially when you're doing emulators and ROMs and stuff like that.
Alright.
All right.
Save twice.
Awesome. So yeah, thanks everyone who joined us tonight and tuned in. Thank you,
Thank
Mike,
you
for the follow. Thanks for joining
and
us.
Bill Nye for the follow, who followed us like earlier.
Yesterday.
No, yesterday.
Yep,
followed
yesterday.
us yesterday when we weren't even streaming.
Yeah, so thank you everybody. If you're curious about how we've gotten to this particular point in the stream, we've got our VODs up on YouTube, Yes Your Productions on YouTube. You can see all of the gameplay up to this moment. Bean. And if you're wanting to join us next, our next stream is Monday night. We'll be playing probably Minecraft with our friends. We're doing a Punch a Chunk challenge. Yas Queen!
Oh god. Are you just making him say things now?
I mean, I'll probably end up saying most of this, but yeah, please come and join us again, and yas. Have a good night, everyone. Bye.
Good night. Bye.